Merry Christmas, folks, and not only have I upgraded my Christmas tree this year, but I also have a wide range of awesome gifts to unveil here today. And I think that's pretty evident by the mass amounts of bloody gifts right here. Now, of course, a lot of them are my siblings, but even then, it's still the biggest Christmas yet. We have a lot to get through, so let's just get right into it. And very unique stuff going down this year. You won't see nothing at retail. It's all very unique and of course expanding on my love for vintage items. So let's get straight into it with... Look at this. We have some play-by-play Pokemon plushies. We have Pikachu tagged and Bulbasaur as well. I just love these plushies, the play-by-play ones. They're a collection I really want to build on because, you know, they're not the most generic Japanese brand presto plushies of Pokemon you see everywhere. Remind me so much of the old Pokemania craze, which I love looking up on, seeing all those old news reports and all. It's amazing. And just how unique and charming these ones look. Like, you're never going to see them looking like this ever again. Right, up next, keeping things rolling, there's lots of awesome surprises in here indeed, let me tell ya. We have more Pokemon. More play-by-play ones, some really nice ones. We've got Blastoise, who's pretty big and he looks awesome, tagged and all. Psyduck tagged as well. Let's get in another gift. Keep the trend going with 90s. We have rapper Cartman, aka Hip Hop Cartman, one of the Fun for All plushies, another 9-inch to the collection, and my oh my, he's a big one. Look at his massive frilly hair. From the back he looks like a Queen's Guard, and he's fucking awesome. Like, limited edition tag and everything. Little bit of damage to the feet, but it's awesome. Alright, let's keep it going. Up next, you aren't gonna believe it, folks, modern Pokemon. But these are Pokemon Center ones, which I love to see. Like, look at how awesome. I love Pokemon Center plushies. There's some of the Pokemon plushies I do collect. I don't just collect every Pokemon plush. I gotta limit myself because there's so much. And actually, you wonder where this guy came from. They ran a deal in November/early December where if you spent £30 on a Pokemon on Pokemon Center, you'd get one of 6 Sitting Cutie plushies for free. And there was a very good selection. You could get really, you know, iconic characters. You get Sitting Cuties Eevee, Pikachu, Arceus, Mudkip, Snorlax, and someone else. I actually can't mind on the spot here, but it was another very good one. And yeah, they're all very well-known ones, which are sold out decently often. So here we have Sitting Cutie Snorlax, free for this guy. And then 10-inch Eevee, which I absolutely love. Look at it, 10-inch Eevee, awesome. Tagged and all. Up next, I think this would be mine as well. Uh-oh, really unique ones. This is a very rare one. We have play-by-play Geodude. This is unfortunately one of the only ones not tagged here today, but this is one of the certainly harder ones to get. We have Charmander, a smaller size, another Pikachu, another Charmander. Up next, you're not gonna believe it, more Pokemon. I'll tell you, there's quite a few Pokemon. We have, now this is awesome, with a sticker on here from the 90s, $1.99 reduced down to. We have a boxed, sealed Psyduck and a boxed, sealed Poliwhirl as well. Alright, now I think this might be the last vintage Pokemon one. You might be happy to know that. Let me get it here. And it might be the best one as well. It is the Tiger Electronics Togepi. You see that? Boxed and everything. Of course not sealed. But yeah, the Tiger Electronic ones, you have Mew, Pikachu, and Togepi. And there's also a really rare Pichu and stuff that's like, it's really interesting, and these are really iconic plushies. This is the Togepi, you put batteries in there, and off it goes. Okay, I know what this is, and I'm pretty sure it's the last Pokemon thing, alright? I got it from Pokemon Center as well to get that £30 thing, and I really wanted it as well. Wow, it's actually not as big as I thought, but we have the Pokemon Center Charizard. My man. Because I have, of course, Charizard, but I know I have a sealed boxed one. I actually don't know if I have a loose Charizard at all. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell? Why has it got this promo tag? Hold on. Wow, that's awesome. Oh my god, this looks sick. Up next, probably one of the only modern things you're gonna see for this Christmas haul, we have a long-awaited one I've put off for a long time. I'm not sure why. Not necessarily waiting on the price to drop, I just never got around to it. We have finally Elden Ring. Was wanting to play this pretty much ever since it came out, and now it's been out almost 2 years, and about damn time I've got it. So can't wait to check this out on Christmas. Right, and up next, well, judging by the package size, you might be able to figure out what sort of thing is in here. We have, that's right, GameCube games. We have Mario Party 4 and Luigi's Mansion, all of which are in really good condition. I made sure the scores for eBay and get complete ones. We have Party 4 for GameCube and Luigi's Mansion for GameCube. Total classic right here. Let's go back to, well, near enough the present, but they're still super unique items. So firstly, you'd never guess this in a million years. If you collect Bendy, you'd know this as one of the rarest items. We have a boxed, sealed, dead Boris action figure. One of the hardest Bendy items to get. Now, there's some box imperfections, but this is a very, very rare item. It had a very small release indeed. And of course, I've had a few of these loose actually, but this is 100% staying sealed as is. This last one I've been excited for as well. It is a Jazzwares Sonic Superposers figure. It's in iffy box condition, but I got it at a really good price. It is the Superposers Jazzwares Sonic figure, and if you collect Jazzwares Sonic stuff, you know how pricey most of this stuff gets. So this is awesome. It has, of course, quite a bit of box imperfections, but it is still sealed alright. Hang on, I just found this. I didn't realize this was mine. Oh, crazy, innit? Squirtle, Bulbasaur, another one. Now this is interesting, an Sun and Moon era sealed pack of cards. I'll let you know this was like an N Hasbro one. We have Hasbro Eevee. Alright, we've got to pan the camera back now because we have the two biggest gifts of all. And now this is just straight 90s. Check it out. We have right here, right now, on Christmas Day, just like people were opening it on the early 90s, we have a boxed SEGA Mega Drive, aka the SEGA Genesis in its American release. What a beast right here. A boxed Genesis, brilliant console, lovely game selection, of course, most iconically Sonic the Hedgehog, you all know him. And this has your inlays. I'll just open it briefly here so you can see what's in it. The console itself, still with its original packaging around it. Some yellowing there, but you know, 30-year-old tech here, even before my time, but this is the era I love collecting for, 80s and 90s stuff. Really awesome. We've got your adapters. Only one controller, unfortunately. I was trying to get the version that came with Sonic, even though I already have Sonic for Mega Drive, because it comes with a second controller and all, and can't go wrong with more Sonic, right? And then the games, we got Altered Beast here, with manual and cartridge, of course, and Bubsy as well, which also has manual and card. Alright, now let's get into this next one, which is also super awesome. We have a boxed PS1 Total Classic, the value pack, which comes with two controllers, the PS1 memory card, and the console. Everything is just well wrapped in here. You have your two controllers, all your wiring, the console itself, in the packaging. This is an absolute classic. PS1, actually not a super hard console to get at all. Definitely a good bit harder to get boxed. But yeah, this is a classic right here. Look at it. And what's that cult classic in there? Well, although I already, because I actually never got a PS1 because I have a PS2. Because, of course, PS1 games can be played on PS2, but gotta play it the most authentic way possible. And although I already have some, what's a PS1 for Christmas without PS1 games? So, this selection is pretty random, but some good ones. So, probably less knowingly here, we have Pandemion 2, if you've heard tell of that one. Duke Nukem, the original Duke Nukem, good one there. Cool Borders 3, which has a really loose case, but I don't really mind, to be honest, because it's not one I'm overly looking forward to or anything. And Crash 2. Okay, a lot of cleanup to do here, but that's a wrap for Christmas. Get out of here, boy. 2023. Awesome stuff indeed.